The Justice Department is suspending the processing of the Good Conduct Time Allowance or GCTA for inmates following the controversy over former Calauan Laguna Mayor Antonio Sanchez's supposed early release. Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara recently said Sanchez may be released under Republic Act 10592 despite his conviction for the killing of two University of the Philippines Los Baños students in 1993, with the woman Eileen Sarmenta also raped. But Guevara has since changed his tune, saying Sanchez isn't qualified for release since he was convicted of heinous crimes. In a statement Sunday, Guevara said a task force from the DOJ will review the Bureau of Corrections guidelines for processing GCTA. He adds the Supreme Court will be informed about the need for suspending GCTA processing. National Union of People's Lawyers President Edre Olalia hopes the DOJ's review will be completed as soon as possible for the sake of inmates who are eligible for shortened prison terms under RA 10592. A Supreme Court decision issued in July made the law's application retroactive, which means inmates convicted before RA 10592 was enacted in 2013 could benefit from it.
Sa amin, okay lang yan for as long as it will, at the end of the day, will result in the grant of time allowance for those who are truly deserving. It is good because it is reformative. It allows people who want to reform themselves to be productive members of society and genuinely remorseful to be released.
Lawmakers are taking a second look at RA 10592 due to the public outrage over Sanchez's possible release. Ako Bicol Party List Representative Alfredo Garbin, Vice Chair of the House Justice Committee, says they plan to review the law to see if its provisions are specific enough to exclude inmates who have shown bad behavior in prison.
Kasi nababahala tayo dito dahil baka nga kahit hindi entitled or eligible dito sa batas na ito ay maisama at makalabas kaagad sa presuhan. That will cause so much injustice to the victims and to the government.
Olalia wants lawmakers to define which heinous crimes will exclude inmates from the law's coverage. He says it should be clear whether the computation of GCTA will also cover the actual imprisonment or jail sentence of an inmate following conviction. The law only provides that recidivists, habitual delinquents, escapees, and persons charged with heinous crimes are excluded from the coverage during preventive imprisonment or before an inmate is convicted.
Yung exception na nabanggit ko applies only to preventive imprisonment. Ibig sabihin, wala pang conviction. Paano yung pang nakonvict na? Ibig sabihin, hindi siya mag-apply. Yung mismong classification ng heinous crimes, meron kaming concern and problem dyan especially doon sa kaso ng mga political prisoners.
Guevara says the DOJ will be glad to have the issues surrounding RA 10592 resolved, either through amendments of the law by Congress or the Supreme Court's interpretation should a case be brought before it. Cian Arcangel, CNN Philippines.